all my favorite hoodies at a bad.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead. Looking to make a big splash here tonight. Thanks everyone for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday evening presentation of the NBA. Tonight, we'll see the Miami Heat as they play against the Atlanta Hawks. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. And a chance here to check out some stats for Trae Young.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Flash in at the shooting guard position. And for the Heat, Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Jovic and Bam play together inside. And it's Richardson in at the 1 spot. Well, Grant, we've just passed the All-Star break. What does the focus turn into for these teams now?
You know, B.A., when the All-Star break is in the rear view, you know it's go time. This is the time of year where you have to give it your all.
Pass to Jovic, and here's Hero. Outside Butler. From downtown, Capella with a rebound. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. And this team has been just incredible, assembling a 31-game winning streak. And with no signs of slowing down anytime soon, we are watching history in the making, folks.
Well, I don't say this lightly. This group could very well be one of the best teams I've ever seen. To win this many games in a row is unthinkable. And if I'm in the locker room coaching this group, the one thing I'd be telling my guys is not to get distracted by the record. Stay focused on tonight, just as we have throughout the streak.
No good there. Good D by Bogdanovic. On offense, here are the Hawks. This, their first look at this year's Miami squad.
Winning the season series last year in a battle of middle-of-the-pack teams.
Richardson, the pass to Hero. Now here's Butler. 33 points last game. Adebayo. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Yeah, not sure why he faded away there. Sure looked like he had plenty of space.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. I asked him about how difficult it is to game plan for someone like Trae Young, and Coach said to me, I told our players to play up on him. The more he moves and runs around, the more likely he is to get into a rhythm, so we need to stay aggressive against him. Sounds like this might be a very physical game, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Back to Richardson. Pass to Hero. The 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, no time needed for Hero. He's always ready to fire.
Now here's Capella. Back to Young. Here's Flash. He's guarded by Hero. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. They get the rebound. Pass to Flash. Outside Bogdanovic. Knocks it down from distance. Bogdanovic has got 6 points.
Well, anyone can tell you Bogdanovic is a volume three-point shooter. It's the focus of his game.
A nice shot by Butler.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Flash, no good.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Here's Hero. Up and in on the layup. He's got 5.
Well, everyone views Hero as a shooter, but he is also a terrific finisher.
And the Heat unveiling the statue of Dwayne Wade, Stan, the face of the franchise forever.
Yeah, Brian, you think of what he meant to this organization, propelling it to its very first championship and then attracting other stars to Miami. He is truly the foundation.
Here's Butler, following the score by Atlanta. Launches a 3. Hero, no good. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 2. Johnson. Capella against Adebayo. Young, the pass to Flash. Outside Bogdanovich. Now here's Young, guarded by Richardson. Young can't hit.
Now this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Here's Jovic. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Well, there's Butler making the right play, as he so often does.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Flash. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Tyler Hero.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of this game. And he makes the first. And so he hits both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Pass to Adebayo. Butler against Bogdanovich. Jacks up with 3. The rebound by Atlanta. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
Great offensive game plan in that one. They put their guys in positions to succeed, and it really paid off.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
Young misses.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. Here's Young. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Miami. Pass to Flash. This one for 3. Rebounded by Jovic. Miami leading by 3. Richardson, the pass to Butler. Up top, Hero. 26 points for him last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. Atlanta's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Here's Flash, guarded by Richardson. Atlanta again missing.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist from Young. Bogdanovich has got 8 points. The Heat have got half their attempts to go, 6 of 12. Richardson finds Butler. Back to Richardson. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And Butler is someone any coach would love to have. You see why with passes like these.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 10.
Well, he's been hot out of the gates, 4 for 5, and he might just be getting started.
Back to Richardson. Here's Jovic, covered by Johnson. And here's Hero, 5 to shoot, goes up at the elbow, and he hits the jump shot. And the Heat lead by 3.
Yeah, just a flick of a wrist. Tyler Hero with the scorer's mindset.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Capella. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at Golden State. They slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Well, right now for the Hawks, they've been such a welcome surprise. Not many people thought they could be this good, but they continue to relish the role of underdog.
And the Heat making a change here. Rozier's checked in. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Capella. Hunter comes in for Johnson, and Daniels is subbed in for Young. And it's Rozier with the ball for the Miami Heat. 3-point lead. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
Now here's Bogdanovic. 10 points for him. He drops it from range.
Well, that's too much space for Bogdanovic, especially from the corner.
Outside Butler. And there's the rejection.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
To the paint. Kongwu with the bucket.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here's Rozier. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
Yeah, and you see this with a lot of great scores. When they're putting up big nights, a lot of times it's because they're making a lot of free throws.
The Hawks leading. Right side, Bogdanovic. Pass to Daniels. And here's Hunter from the arc. Rebound Miami. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
And it's good for 2. And now it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
Good awareness from Daniels there to read the floor and see the ready scorer.
Hero finds Rozier. To stop the run. Rebounded by Daniels. And for the Hawks, they're shooting 45% from the field in this first. And he gets the bucket. Flash has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Rozier, pass to Jovic. Butler with the ball. Defended by Bogdanovic. Pass to Hero. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Onyeka Kongwu.
Well, remember, Hero came into the league as a scorer, and he's only gotten better, continuing to round out his game.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Atlanta.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Now here's Bogdanovic. A 14-point game for him in the win against Miami.
And he didn't just put up big points. He beat everyone to the boards. The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Atlanta shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Burks, he's checked in for Miami. Heat trail by 8. Pass to Rozier. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Oh, my. So much force in Bam's game right there.
Here's Flash. Defended by Burks. That one's good for 2. Flash has got 14 points for the game.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Jaime Jaquez Jr. was excited to join his favorite player, Jimmy Butler, on the Heat. He told me, I loved watching Jimmy because he's a complete player and he leaves everything on the floor. He's a winner, and that's the type of player I want to be. And for his part, Butler said he is so confident and he knows what it takes to win. Brian, there's no higher compliment.
You're right about that, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Flash. Oh, he goes up high for the 2-handed slam.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
So it's Miami now. 8-point game. Rozier, the pass to Adebayo. Adebayo sets a screen. Burks for three. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
54 seconds left to play in the first. Daniels misses.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Knocked loose. Here's Flash. In the game against Miami, very impressive. Burks no good.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And so it's Rozier who brings it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 7. Miami, no good that time either. Outside Hunter. Now Bogdanovich. Pass to Flash. Back to Daniels. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Hawks ahead, up 10. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. We've got Bogdan Bogdanovich. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Okongwu. Then there's Dyson Daniels. And it's Flash in a 2-guard. Here's Flash. And here's Hunter from the arc. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Inside, here's Jaquez. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Well, Jaquez doesn't mess around. He likes to throw it down with force.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And he banks in the layup. Bogdanovich has got 15.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Hero, no good. Atlanta leading by 13. Pass to Daniels from deep. Jaquez grabs the board. And the Heat shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Now Rozier. 14 feet away. The rebound by Atlanta. Flash has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Bogdanovich with it. Guarded now by Jaquez. Now here's Hunter. Outside Bogdanovich. Okongwu, a screen on Jaquez. Pass to Okongwu. Just 5 to shoot from 11 feet away. And Hero grabs the board.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Rejected by Okongwu. It's 2-on-1. Here's Flash. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And Miami has possession, following the score by Atlanta. That one falls.
Check out Rozier striking from mid-range, maybe catching the defense off guard a little.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Puts up a 3. Flash, no good. Heat trail by 13. Oh, there's the alley. And here they come. Out to the right wing. Back to Rozier. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. He's checked in for Miami. Richardson comes in for Robinson. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Nance, he's checked in for Okongwu. Johnson comes in for Hunter. Risache, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Young in for Daniels.
And when you look at Rozier, such a fantastic scorer, a gear-shifting, talented guard who continues to improve.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Heat trail by 13. Pass to Bryant. Three-pointer Rozier. Atlanta with a rebound.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Young from long range drains the triple. Young's got 5 now.
Well, Young's got the green light off the catch there and everywhere else.
Here's Hero. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. That free throw misses. The Heat making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Roddy's checked in. And the second free throw is good. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Nance. Young looking over the floor. Here's Roddy. Offline with a 3. Heat trail by 15. And you think about what Jaquez has done early in his career. It's pretty impressive, Stan.
Well, Brian, people tend to underrate college players who play multiple years. He was basically a finished product before he reached the NBA.
Shot is good by Nance.
Yeah, he's a terrific distributor. When you leave someone open on Young's team, he's going to find them.
Rozier with it. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. And here's Richardson. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. And Rozier good for 3. Rozier's got 7 now in this quarter.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Johnson on the wing. 4-3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, he can hit that. Nice shot there from Johnson to drop in the triple.
Now here's Rozier. He has 7 and out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. And a look now at Atlanta's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis, going up against the Grizzlies.
And looking at the Pacers matchup, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
Jimmy Butler's checked in for Rozier. Pass to Roddy from outside the arc. Rebound Miami. Jaquez has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Butler. Shoots from the baseline. Hero for 3. Nance pulls down the board.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little. Yeah, and you know, Young gets to the line as much as any small guard.
Hero outside. And here's Butler outside. Rebound, Trae Young. The Hawks lead by 19. Nance with a screen on Richardson. And that one's good. Young.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Outside Jaquez. Pass to Adebayo. Hero outside. A shot to stop the run. On target from range. Hero's got 13.
Well, there's the answer from Hero. One of the best from three-point range in the league.
Here's Rizachet. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 4 assists in the game. Heat trail by 21. Now here's Richardson. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. Hero outside. Adebayo sets a screen. The teardrop. Hero no good.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Roddy. Young from long range. Jaquez grabs the board. Jaquez has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Here's the 3. The shot, no good. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And one of the findings in a recent league report, Stan, back-to-backs, not a major risk for injury, it seems.
Well, you know, Brian, I had a player that I greatly respected tell me that his preference would be to play 41 back-to-backs during the year because then you get 2 days off in between games. That really what was harder was playing every other day and never getting a break of a couple of days. So, look, you have to play through a lot of different situations and things, but I think back-to-backs are certainly overestimated.
Interesting. Something to consider for sure. The Heat making a switch here. Rozier's checked in. Cans it with nobody near him. Rozier's got 9 points.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Flash, the pass to Matthews. Here's Flash. He shoots it. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either. And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Here's Young. 10 points for him. Hunter, good.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And it's Butler with the ball for the Miami Heat. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And that one, good.
Well, I think the kids would say Jimmy was in his bag, right?
Here's Capella. Miami making their last shot. Baseline try. Flash, no good. Heat trail by 19. On the attack, Rozier. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds in the game. The kick out to Young. Capella with it. Now guarded by Rozier. Young from long range. And it's Miami with a rebound. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. The shot's good.
Well, nice turnaround for him here in the second quarter. Had a cold. Start, but never lost his confidence.
So for Miami, Jovic, he's checked in for Jaquez, and it's Hero in for Rozier. The Hawks lead by 17. Pass to Flash. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Here's Capella. Yet to see a basket. Here's Flash. Here's Matthews.
Just so competitive. Butler loves getting the better of another play.
Here's Hero. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Hero's got 6 here in the quarter.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Here's Flash. And that one is hammered home.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Butler. 9 points in the game. Shot from the wing. And there's another one for the Heat.
That's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
1:43 left in the first half. Pass to Matthews. And here's Young. Beyond the arc. Connects from downtown. Flash has got 23.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Now Richardson. Hero for 3. Drops in the 3.
Well, that's his 3rd three-pointer in this game, and 2 of those came in the second, so he might be heating up.
1:05 left in the first half of this game. Here's Hunter. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Hunter's got 7 points.
And Young isn't just a scorer. He also takes pleasure in creating opportunities for others.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Outside Butler. Back to Hero. Lets it go from deep. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Here's Flash. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Flash has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Butler outside. Flash grabs the miss.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
A jumper that is pretty and effective. Young's game starts with his shot.
Here's Hero. He's off on the layup. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Atlanta on top, just dominating this one. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Quinn Snyder, and Coach, you're getting stops in the first half. What do you attribute to that?
Well, we're playing hard, scrambling, picking up our effort, trying to be precise and disciplined and talk, and we're not resting on our laurels at any point.
Hopefully you can remain active on the defensive end in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Miami Heat.
Their perimeter D has been soft like bathroom tissue. No excuses, can't give up that many open shots and get away with it.
Their D being treated like bathroom tissue. No mercy. And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
You take a look at the Heat, they've been stuck in the middle tier. Not good enough to challenge for a chip, but not bad enough to get a high draft pick. They're really going to need their young guys to take a step forward in their development.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.